Yo, what's going on, my fellow squad busters? Today I'm going to show you guys a few of the characters I like to use the most, and I like to use them because they work well in any comp and make it way easier to get a top 5 finish. For that reason, I call them the God Squad.
What's a girl to a goblin?
I call this team the God Squad because they are powerful. So right off the bat, you're probably thinking tank, barbarian king, bow. Nah, I'm trolling. Definitely not bow. But it's not the other two either. The first brawler in the God Squad is probably also the most underrated, but when used properly, this brawler packs a mean punch and is probably a fan of Muhammad Ali because she floats like a butterfly and stings like a bee. Looking at Bee's battle card, right off the bat, you can see that her health is insanely low. And that's probably why she's so underrated. People just see how squishy she is and look her over, but she has 200 DPS, and the bees are monsters. The one thing you really want to keep in mind is you need your bee to be at least a super level. Below that, the bees have a serious time constraint, and you'll have to keep getting more of them, which is annoying. They also give her a distinct advantage, something no other brawler has in the game. She can run and attack. So you have somebody who can run away from a chase and still be attacking, or when teamed with a speedster, you can use her as like a rushdown character, and you can chase people down and still be attacking them. The next member of the God Squad is the Axe Murderer, Greg. Now, before I get to his battle card, you know what? This is Squad Busters. Maybe I should call them Buster cards instead. So yeah, before we get to his Buster card, I want to talk about his glow up because they gave this man a total makeover. If you saw him in Heyday, he looked like exactly what he is, a lumberjack. But he looked like he chewed the trees or like he hit him with his head, not like he chopped them down. Heyday Greg probably wouldn't have had enough riz to pull a kaiju, but the makeover they gave him, Greg can pull his own squad now. Looking at Greg's Buster card, you can see his damage is only 100, so he's not as strong as he looks, but he can chop trees like a champ, and that is all that matters to us. In the early game, farming is very, very important, and farming is what he does best. God Squad member number 3 is Mavis. And there's not a whole lot I can say about Mavis except she likes carrots. She really, really, really likes carrots. But just as with Greg, farming is an awesome early game ability, and she also will act as an off healer. Once she pulls a carrot patch, she can heal the squad. So if you don't have a Pam, a medic, or a battle healer, Mavis really comes in handy. Looking at Mavis's Buster card, you can see that all of that carrot pulling must have done something spectacular for her quads, back, biceps, triceps, and shoulders, because my girl has a higher DPS than Greg, and that's wild. But she does not have a higher DPS than the next member of the God Squad, Brawl Stars' very own Shotgun Shelly. I picked Shelly for 2 reasons. One, she can heal. And then secondly, her super is a stun. And when you're dealing with Mavis and Trader and Greg and people whose DPS really isn't that high, sometimes you can't stand and box, sometimes you gotta run. So that stun can give you enough time to get away if you need to. The next member of the squad is Heavy. And looking at his Buster card, I mean, it's obvious why he's on here. He's a tank. He is a tanky tank. He is a tank's tank. So he can absorb damage, but he also dishes it out. He's got a high DPS. What really makes him an asset here, though, is his ability. The longer he stands still, the faster he fires. Not only that, but once you unlock his level 3, he starts to heal. And the faster you fire, the faster he heals. That makes him the perfect tank while you have to stand still, chopping trees and picking carrots. And speaking of heals, the next member of the God Squad is none other than Medic. He is a healer, and he does it well. He will heal you, heal you, heal you, heal you. He is hands down the best healer in the game. Looking at his Buster card, you can see that his DPS and his health are not the highest, but healing is what he does, and he does it very well. His constant heals make him an excellent support for any party that you can put together. The God Squad wouldn't be complete without a speedster, and the speedster of choice is the GOAT, or, well, the Hog. Hog Rider! If you know, you know. If you don't, you gotta go watch his Clash of Clans video. Anyway, looking at his Buster card, you can see that he's got average DPS. His health is a little bit higher than the other speedsters, which is good. You still want to make sure you fuse him because he likes to be in the front and he'll get popped. Other than that, he is just bonus, bonus, bonus. His turbo lasts longer. His turbo charges faster. You don't slow down in grass anymore, so you can speed through grass, which really comes in handy when you need to hawk somebody down or when you need to make a quick getaway. Like, he is just really good, hands down. And I would put him over Epics. I would put him over Max in my choice of a speedster. And that brings me to the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. As always, if you want to squad up, find me. My name is Stitch Snitch. I'm always down to squad up with some people and bust some other squads. And if you haven't already, please like and sub this video. Tell your friends to do it. Tell your friends to tell their friends to do it. Tell your friends to tell their friends to tell their friends to do it. And I will see you all in the next video when we bust some more squads. Peace.
What's a girl to a goblin?